the Wahhabis do not believe in such innovations. And there we agree with them to this extent that we look at the Islam of the time of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam as complete Islam, which can neither be added upon nor subtracted from. It's in totality the most beautiful thing that could happen. If you begin to take away things from it, some features, or add some others, then you will only be either reducing beauty or adding ugliness. So this is why, according to Hazrat Masih Maud ﷺ's teachings, principal teachings to us, we only follow that for which we have positive evidence that it was practiced as such at the time of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions and his caliphs. Because they had learned from him, so if we find them doing a thing, we consider that to be a part of Islam, as it should be practiced. So of these things, Shab-e-Barat and all these things, and Fatiha and Chaliswa and these things, there is not the slightest evidence in the time of Hazrat Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam that these things were celebrated as they are celebrated today. Not only that, they were not celebrated in any way whatsoever. The concept was not there. So what is this Islam which was not known to Huzur Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions? We don't believe in these things, because that is an insult. If you truly look at it in this perspective, it's not a sign of love, it's a sign of disrespect. Huzur Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, understood Islam from Allah himself and practiced it and left a rich legacy of Islam as practiced. And you think it's not enough. You add Qawwalis here and there, and Fatiha at that point, and Shab-e-Barat at another point, and so on and so forth. You are destroying Islam. You're not serving Islam in any way.